Yes, we have reached it, the fifth and final installment of this segment. And and you better believe, the light, it's always shining bright when it comes to Mr. Wonderful and when it comes to the FC Sneaker Factory, as you see behind me. I definitely got the freaking shoes to back that up. Oh, and I got you beautiful people out there, the fellas and those beautiful ladies that I call my cheerleaders. I appreciate you for stopping on by. I opened these doors wide open. The FC Sneaker Factory is officially open to you. Because just like the Sneaker Factory, this book, oh, that catalog of all these pages and pages of shoes that I have delivered to you. Well, we're opening it back up for Sneaker Profile 160, and it's right here, and it's sitting in front of me. As you're all aware, or you all should be aware. And if you're not aware, take your ass back and watch the past 4 videos, and then come back and watch this one. Because I have opened the books when it came to the Nike Dunks, and I've delivered to you 2 Nike Dunk Highs, and the next 3, or I should say this one right here, is going to cap it all off with the 3rd installment of the Nike Dunk Low. And this one's a beautiful shoe, a shoe that was delivered actually a few years back, and I didn't quite believe the hype at that time when it came to the Dunks, so I didn't pick it up. I kind of just said, you know what, I'm good. Mr. Wonderful says he's good, just like when he's good with all the ladies, with the ladies on his side, and they're about to go on Space Mountain. Oh, you know how that goes. Or do you? I don't know. You tell me. But anyways, so this one right here, I passed it up when it was released back in 2020. I said, you know what? I don't need that shoe. It's basic. It's just a basic Dunk. And then, sure enough, that shoe bumped up in price where I was like, you know what? I kind of wanted it at that time. And then I saw the price and I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm going to hang tight. We'll see if it goes low, because it was actually named a team or a school that I'm not a big fan of, because we all know what fan I am of when it comes to college basketball. And in case you don't know, oh man, where have you been? It seems like you just barely came into this channel. But if you have subscribed, I appreciate you. I thank you so much for joining the team and joining Mr. Wonderful when it comes to this sneaker journey that I call my sneaker profiles. I appreciate each and every one of you that has finally hopped on the train. Thank God for that. I appreciate you, though. Shout out to each and every one of you. But let's take a look at the box real quick, and then we'll go into the shoe. Here we go. The Nike box. In case you're not aware and you do not have any type of Nike Dunks in your collection, I don't know what's wrong with you, but it's okay. It's okay. You'll eventually get one. But you do got that standard Nike box, the red and orange colored one with the white hits. But this is the most important thing about this box. Let's take a look. The Nike Dunk Low SP White Varsity Royal size 10.5. Okay, so let's backtrack about a little bit. This shoe was released back in 2020. I did not pick it up. Like I said, it's actually, this shoe is referred as the Kentucky Dunk, because that was one of the first schools that Nike did sign when it came to, you know, their official like Nike branding, and when it came to basketball and all that stuff. It was to be true to your school, and this was the Kentucky Dunk. But, you know, screw that. I said, you know what? I'm not going to buy it because obviously I'm not a supporter of Kentucky, the Wildcats, or anything like that. But then I was like, you know what? Those colors look a lot like Duke colors, where I can actually wear them with Duke Blue Devil, which is the school that I love and I have high up in a pedestal. And so I was like, you know what? I want them now because, you know, I can wear them with some Duke, you know, gear, because I have tons of it. And then I saw the price and I was like, nah, I ain't going to pay $500, $600 for a Dunk, especially with this kind of quality, right? So I said, you know, I'm just going to hold off. And then I seen over the years, you know, it was slowly dropping, but it was still around the 400 range. And there were so many damn times I almost came close to buying it, but I was like, I can't bring myself to do it. Mr. Wonderful can't do it. He can't bring himself to buy a standard dunk for $400 just doesn't seem right. So I said, you know what? I'm going to buy, different other shoes, right? And then maybe when it comes down to it, I'll maybe pick that up if it goes further down. And guess what? Nike, like they always do. They always deliver us with another one, a restock of this specific shoe. And they did it, right? They did it in 2022 at the end of the month, at the end of the year, I should say, in December. I got that exclusive access on my work phone and I was able to pick it up. So when it came to this restock, it wasn't, I don't think, correct me if I'm wrong out there, fellas, and those beautiful ladies that I call my cheerleaders. Correct me if I'm wrong. Did everybody get a chance to get this shoe, or was this just one of those exclusive releases for whoever got that exclusive access for? Because I don't recall this ever being on the Nike app or the sneaker app as far as a drop goes. So let me know on that, because I'm curious. I don't remember that. I just remember I got that exclusive access. I didn't get it on my personal phone. I actually got it on my work phone, and I was able to pick it up. $110, I believe. But let's take a look at it. The Nike Dunk, and I call this the Nike Dunk Duke Blue Devil. Here we go. So I didn't have the 2020 pair in my collection, so I don't know the quality of leather or material it is, but this material right here, it's a lot, and it's still, I want to say, better quality than the Michigan High, than the Panda. It's not better than the Marina Blue. It's not better material than that, but I want to say it's a little bit thicker leather material when it comes to, in comparison to the Michigan, the Midnight Navy, and the Pandas. This is probably a little bit nicer leather. Even this blue, it's nicer in leather when it comes to those three shoes that I compared it to. This obviously has that nice white midsole, or not midsole, but white side panel. White midsole, of course, and this beautiful Duke Blue Devil Royal Blue on this one. But just a clean shoe. I mean, it's basic. It's not anything crazy, but it's functional for me because I have tons of Duke stuff, and I always had a hard time matching my shoes up with those Duke Blue Devil colors, especially this Royal. So this was a perfect addition to my collection. You do have that Nike embroidered. Thank God they didn't cheap out and paint it on. I appreciate you, Nike, for that, especially with the prices that you give us. And then here we go. Here's what we would look at if this was on our foot. So like I said, I want to say this is a better quality leather when it comes to the shoe in general. But you do have that nice white nylon tongue. And then you got that nice Nike Royal hit along with the swoosh on the tongue tag. But the tag's white. And then the insole, oh, thank God for you putting that Royal Nike swoosh and Nike spelled out on the insole instead of that ugly orange. I appreciate that. Still haven't had a chance to wear this one. I do need to get this one out, but like I said, I just barely picked this up last year in December, so it's still dead stock, but great shoe. One of those shoes that I was very blessed to get access with. I mean, thank God, or you know what? No, it's about damn time, Nike, for you give me exclusive access, because like that last year was rough when it came to shoes, and when it came to like shoes that was actually purchased on Nike or on the sneakers app. I didn't get hardly anything that I really wanted besides stuff that I had to resell or pay resale for. But this one was a good pickup towards the end of the year for retail price. I appreciate that so much. To the good Lord above, thank you once again, sweet baby Jesus. But I appreciate you for stopping on by. Once again, Mr. Wonderful is always looking amazing. And you know what? I have to go run some errands right now. Finally, I have completed the profiles, and look at this. The fit is always amazing. I do got that nice Stoneline and blue, ocean blue hat. I love this hat. And then, of course, the Lulu gray fundamental tee, and this gorgeous colored fleece Nike. It's like ocean blue, just like these beautiful eyes. But let's take a look at the entire fit for the last time, because I doubt you'll see this fit again on the profiles. But comfortable, got the nice light blue page denim. But yeah, always looking amazing as always, just in case I run into those beautiful ladies. You know how I love the ladies out there, my cheerleaders. I appreciate you for showing up like always. Thank you so much. And the fellas, thank you so much as well. I appreciate you. Like I said though, YouTube is my pedestal, and the sneaker game is my playground. Oh, these beautiful shoes that I have. Oh, they're so beautiful, and I'm so grateful to have each and every one of them in my collection. Continue to support Mr. Wonderful, because you know what? When it comes to the sneaker genre, you'll find out who's Mr. Wonderful and who are the wannabes. I can back it up with my shoes. This channel doesn't preach what you can buy or what you can get for resale, when the market's gonna go up, or what shoes to invest in. No, this channel is not about any of that piece of shit, garbage subjects. But this channel is about a true sneakerhead. Oh, for 20 plus years that has been doing it over and over again. And yes, because you know what? I love sneakers. They're a beautiful thing. And I treat sneakers like my women. When I get a new one, I'm just like another notch on the belt. But just like how I always do my women and my beautiful ladies out there. Oh, I always treat them good. And just like they always say, they always whisper in my ear after a nice, beautiful date that I treat them out to. Sometimes those steak dinners. And they always whisper in my ear and they say, Mr. Wonderful, Floyd on YouTube, and they give me a little giggle. You are too sweet.